Good afternoon, friends, followers, channel members. Happy Monday. It is a brand new week and we're kicking off this week with a real world flight again from Amsterdam down to Milan, Linate. Now the scenery we're seeing here is no, it's not the flight, Amber. No, it's not released yet, but there has been a recent update of lots of enhancements for the default Azobo Amsterdam airport, but this is only if you have the Premium Deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator, because in the Premium Deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator, then Amsterdam is a Azobo handcrafted airport, and there are mods available for this on flightsim.to, which have made it look really good. However, this is the last time I think this is going to get updated, because of course Flight Amsterdam is just around the corner. So yeah, we're basically, this is the best Amsterdam currently available at the moment. Also comes with a GSX profile all built in as well, so that's really nice. And I just thought we'd definitely take it out for a spin today, because we've got quite a long taxi for departure out over on runway 36 left. So we're going to be taking the scenic route. Because of the long taxi, and because I've got a school run to do in a couple of hours, we need to get going. So let's get on board. The catering trucks and vehicles are here. So welcome everybody. Hey JD, Otto, Mark, Mona, Ryan, good to see you. I did have a good weekend, thank you JD. And of course welcome to our Twitch viewers as well. People watching on YouTube, the operational flight plan is pinned in the chat as always, so you can go and check that out for yourself. But looking through that, I've already had to kind of do a bit of a quick sort of my brief prior to us getting started, just so we can crack on a little bit today. And all I will say is the weather is gorgeous, so we're going to have a fantastic view of the Alps today as we're flying down to Milan. Great airport to get into as well, because we just have to think about the energy management coming in. We've obviously got the Alps, and then we have the airport. So let's see how well we do. Let's see how many ferries we kill off on the final approach. See if we can get away with as little as little ferry deaths as possible. What a wonderful topic to start the week. Right, let's get on board. FSTraffic is what is populating the VATSIM, backed up by FSLTL as well. So the aircraft in its turnaround state, so we've just got nav logo lights. I know my acupressure is going to be low, let me just bump that on. So nav logo lights are done, acupressure, we're just pumping that back up now. What was that? Don't like that. Flaps are fine, speed brakes have been retracted and parking brakes are on. Yeah, right, that acupressure is now getting up to the green. Hey Manic Man, good to see you, welcome on board. We're on external ground power as well. APU is not currently running. Pushback 28 minutes. Be nice if we can beat that. I don't think we're going to, but let's quickly go through our pilot brief. As I say, I'm going to skip through a lot of this because I've already done this off camera. What's really fun today is the fact we could do quite a lengthy flight today. Is the tailwind that we've got, an 81 knot tailwind pushing us all the way down south today. So yeah, that's how we can rattle through 550 miles in just over an hour. 1 hour 13 minutes to be exact. Cost index of 4. And yeah, just looking at the plug fuel is 5.3. We've got real nice weather getting into Milan. We've got a taxi fuel there as well of 230. It's quite a long taxi though, this. Now it's normally about 200. They've thrown an extra 30 kilograms. Might want to just throw in a bit more, but we are going to take a bit more than plug fuel as always. I'm going to take 5.7 because I'm going to get the APU up and running in a minute. Still for COVID reasons, of course. So we're going to take 5.7 tons overall, but just to show you guys, in fact, hang on, let me just show you the alternate as well. Where is the alternate? It's Venice, I think. Just show you the weather at Milan and all the alternates. Yeah, well, if you see this and it's just showing 999999999, you know you can be quite happy. Look at the takeoff crosswind component. Look at that. We've got a 20 knot crosswind on departure today, so that's going to be interesting. Lots of rudder input and full side stick forward for that. Don't get to see that too often. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit different as well. But as you can see, all the alternates are fine, and if we have a look at the weather brief as well, the forecast is again fine. It's cavalcade, no significant changes. It's just a beautiful day. Wind 280 at 10, so yeah, that's not going to be any sort of issue. The main thing is the wind's fine, visibility is great. There's that jet stream pushing us down. That's our flight route, and even just looking at the SIGWET charts, there's nothing really there that's making me think, oh, we're going to need lots of fuel to go around things. That's the terrain that we avoid on our arrival in. So yeah, that's why we've plumped for not too much extra fuel, 5.7 tons. Alright, let's get that APU on. And then whilst that's starting, let's grab the 80s. I think we've got some ATC. Have we got ATC online today? We're on VATSIM. Yes, we do. ATC is online. So let's get that started. And while we're waiting for that to start, we'll have a listen. So what the frequency is? It is 132975. Let me have a look. 132975.
Kilo. This is Skiffle Information Kilo. Main landing runway 27. Main departing runway 36 left. Transition level 40. Wind 300 degrees, 23 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds. Few at 2,400 feet. Scattered 3,000 feet. Temperature 8. 2.3. QNH 1018 hectopascal. No significant change. Operational report.
Okay, that's good. All good. Yeah, so there you heard the confirmation. The wind's 300 at 2.3, clouds 2,400 and 3,000. So the QNH then is 1018. That's fine. Have we got guard on VHF2? We do. Switching panels fine. Thrust levers, engine masters, engine motor selector. They're all good. We've already done the acupressure up to the FCU 1018 is fine. Initial climb is going to be 6,000 feet today. Let's get the bleed on. Then we're going to start passengers boarding. Get the constraints on there as well. What's the system information? We've got Cat 2 in up. That's fine for now. Right, let's start. We'll start setting up the box in a minute, and I'm just going to go to our mass balance page. Hey, Richard. Good afternoon, sir. Hope you're well. Nathaniel, check out the link in the video description for the freeway Amsterdam scenery that's coming. Oh, why is that not populated? Right, let's just re-import that from SimBrief. Kokozu on Twitch, I mate, loving the music. Well, I thought we needed an upbeat theme for a Monday, of course. Nathaniel, do I still cap the FPS? Yes, normally, however, not for this stream because I forgot to put the cap on. I removed it the other day and I forgot to put it back on, so normally I cap it to 45, but yeah, it's unlimited at the moment. Nathaniel, the link is in the video description, mate, if you want to check that out. 5, what did I say? We're taking 5-7. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, come on, let's start getting everyone on board, then we'll start setting the box up. So, request boarding, please. Packs are on. Flight deck's nice and warm. It's 8 degrees outside. Alright, so let's do the box setup. CFM engines, fine, and the air cycle is correct. Okay, let's get ACARS uplinked. It's Nuclear UK. I read that wrong, didn't I? Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Hope you're doing well. Rick Inzy, thank you for following too. Right, the flight number today is we're Easyjet Europe today, so it's Alpine 47 Bravo Echo. Cost index of 4. Temperature is 8. What is the tropo? Let's have a look. 37,531. 37531. Grab the winds. It's Nuclear UK, can you have an outside view? A bit difficult at the moment to give you an outside view while I'm trying to set the aircraft up, but I'm sure we'll have one in a little bit. Don't need to board the crew, they're already on board, we're just going to get the passengers boarded. Right, so if crew's boarded, come on guys, we need to be quick today, so let's start boarding. Alright, so the winds have now come in, and IRS in it. Yeah, okay, I'll pretend the FO's just checked that that's alright, I'm sure it will be. What we're cruising at today, flight level 350, which is minus 58. 35058. Alright, flight plan. Departure. Oh, 36 left, it's so far away. They can't even use 36 Centre. I think I've read flicking through the notes apps, I think it's closed. Certainly the ILS is out of action. Redney to Zulu. And insert. And then at the other end, the ILS Zulu, and that is the Odina 3 Alpha. Hey Dark Fury, how you doing, mate? How's my MOC doing? Odina 3 Alpha via COD. Right, that's done. So what's that? Distance of 549 miles. Was it 550 on here? Yeah, 1 mile difference. That is spot on. Gross error check on here. Check, that's fine. Yeah, so straight out, straight out, straight out, straight out. Over the Alps. Beautiful scenery coming in, and then bang, a nice ILS approach to finish. Hey Wally, good morning to you. Hope you're well. Right, RadNav page. So our departure takes us via the Sierra Papa Yankee, so we'll get that on. And just for a bit of additional situational awareness, I also put in the Schiphol VOR, which is Sierra Papa Lima. Make sure they're both turned on. Dark, you're pulling your hair out with a little man. I pull my hair out with the little women. All three of them. I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. Had a nice weekend. Glad to be back with you guys though now, so random page is done. Let's get the performance done. So we've got our preliminary load sheet, have we? Yes, wonderful. Dispatcher is on the ball today. Right, zero fuel weight is 38.9. Okay, 39. Sorry, 59. Bang on. Estimated zero fuel weight center of gravity is 31.6. Fuel for the alternate, which I think I said is it Venice today? No, I can't remember where that is. That's not Venice. What's the fuel alternate is? Well, let's call that a ton. It was about 900 kilograms, but a ton will do. Alright, fuel planning. We've told the ground crew we expect to take 5.7 tons. Let's see what the aircraft comes up with. 5.6, that works for me. Say, I've got no issues with getting into the airport. It's going to be beautiful weather. And we're at 64.5 ton for the takeoff weight, which is our landing max landing weight as well, so that's a coincidence. 64.5 done, and our planned takeoff weight CVU is 30.3. Good stuff. Right, on to our takeoff performance then. Let's check this out. Hey Danvosa, is the new Amsterdam good? It's free and it's very good, yes. So the only prerequisite is that you need to have the handcrafted Azobo Amsterdam installed. So obviously that means you need the premium deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right, oh god, so many bloody runways. 36 left. It's dry, flat config 1, no need to force toga, anti-ice a bit off, packs off, takeoff weight 64.5 tons, CFG is 30.3. Let's just grab the live weather. Intersection data, let's check this. I don't think there is one. Well, let's calculate it via Victor 3, if that's a possibility. Yeah. Okay, Victor 3. There we go. 146, 146, 148. Nice long runways. Transition altitude is 3,000 feet. Okay, thrust reduction, acceleration value, etc. will come to in a minute. Flaps 1 and the flex is 69. Alright, done. Alright, so let's fire up SimSmart. I've already done this. Right, so here we go. 36 left. There's the weather. And our thrust reduction acceleration value is 988, 988. Engine out is also 988. Right, that's all fine. So the secondary flight plan for our engine out procedure. There's no terrain around here, so you can pretty much guarantee, yes, standard engine out procedure, 1500 feet left turn to Sugal and enter the hold. So let's just create E. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to be E out SID. That will go in just here. We'll base that off Amsterdam 36 left. What's the airport? Runway track 002. We'll pop that out at 15 miles. Store that. So now pop that waypoint that we've just invented in. Yeah, sit there, and then we're off to Sugal, where if we have lost the engine or something else has gone wrong, we'll enter the hold. What's the hold information? Inbound is 114 and the hold is right turns. 114 right turns, and then we'd come back to Amsterdam, which has a plethora of runways to choose from. However, if we give ATC the choice, they are using 27 for the arrival today. ILS 27, that's the one. Yeah, no star. I don't think Sugal is a veer, is it? Oh, it is! No, even better. Because that means that we've probably got a lovely... There we go, so straight out, hold, and then the approach is all set back in. That's a full procedural approach, but even so, it's in the box and it's done. We can be left to concentrate on other things if we've lost an engine or got an engine fire. Well, to be honest, if I've got an engine fire, I'm not going all the way to 27. I'm coming straight back in. Yeah, okay. That is that. Box is complete. Hey, look, good afternoon to you. Hope you're well. Let me contact air traffic control then. They're on line ground 1218. Just check current ATIS is information kilo still current. So let's contact ground.
KLM 33 Yankee, request taxi.
KLM 33 Yankee, taxi holding point 36 left at Whiskey 5, cross 36 center.
Taxi holding point 36 left via Whiskey 5, cross 36 center, KLM 33 Yankee.
Amsterdam ground, good afternoon, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, stand Hotel 4 Type A320 requesting airfoil clearances filed, and we have information kilo.
KLM 15 Echo, contact approach 121.2. KLM 15 Echo.
Sounds like he's already contacted approach.
KLM 15 Echo, go ahead.
KLM 15 Echo, contact approach 121.2.
112, bye-bye, thanks. KLM 15 Echo.
Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, identity copy clearance.
Go ahead, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo.
Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, cleared Milan Linate, Randy 2 Victor departure, runway 36 left. Initial climb, flight level 60 and squawk 0143.
Cleared by the Randy 2 Victor departure, initial climb flight level 60, squawk 0143, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo.
Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, feedback is correct and report ready.
Wilco Alpine 47 Bravo Echo. Right, so just a slight change then to the departure. They want us on the Victor, which is actually slightly shorter, so that works for me. Departure Rend to Victor departure. Wonderful. Great stuff. That's just cut 7 miles off. I'll take that. GSX has closed my doors, and I believe self-loading cargo is screaming at me in the background because they've left 2 passengers at the gate. Let's load that instantly, so that's done. Come on, ground, get that door open. Let those last 2 passengers on. Poor souls. Right, let's just do the departure brief then. So, weather here in Amsterdam, it's a beautiful day. We've got clouds around 2,400 feet. But the main thing is going to be the wind. So, got a nice 20 knot crosswind on our departure today. Weather en route looks fine. Nice tailwind blowing us all the way down to Linate. No weather en route, so that's quite nice as well. And then the arrival into Linate is again beautiful. Cat 1 conditions all the way down. Beautiful views, hardly any clouds. So, should be a really nice flight and straightforward arrival. Aircraft type is A320. Nothing is broken except the weather radar, which I'm guessing today we probably wouldn't actually need, so that's okay. No NOTAMs for our departure today. There's a couple of taxiways closed, but none that are going to affect us. Threats to be aware of: nice long taxi, don't get lost. We're pretty familiar with Amsterdam, so we shouldn't do that. Should be okay. And yeah, no real terrain or anything like that, not around Amsterdam at all. The only real thing with regards to the threat is yeah, the wind on the crosswind for the takeoff. So as long as we're aware of it, we've briefed it, we know how to handle it. The difference will be the full side stick forward rather than just half side stick forward, and then yeah, plenty of rudder action. We've got ATC on board as well tonight, this afternoon as well, which is obviously good. So let's just chat about what we expect to do. So we're at the hotel pier as always. So we'll push back facing northeast. Taxi out on Alpha 19 is then going to be the second left onto Bravo. Bravo then crossing at Whiskey 5, I expect. On Whiskey 5 it'll be Victor, and then we will continue straight on Victor this way, and then it'll either give us Victor 3 or Victor 4. We've planned Victor 3, so if we get Victor 4, performance is valid either way. The departure then is now the 2 Victor, which is fine. It's straight out, noise abatement 1 departure. Initial climb will be at flight level 60. We've got that in as well. First turn to the right, transition levels 4,000. The only thing I did forget to mention as well is we'll probably do single engine taxi because it's a long taxi. So yeah, single engine taxi on the way out there. That's it for the normal stuff. Emergency brief then, so standard Airbus emergency brief, and if something goes bang after V1, we'll get the aircraft into the air using standard technique, 12.5 degree pitch, and then follow SRS, trimmer out, and then get the autopilot on, identify the problem, shut down the broken engine, and it's a standard engine out departure as well, so that means that once we're all happy and then we've passed 1,500 feet, left turn to Sougal, enter the hold, and then we'll decide what we're doing. We'll get ourselves nice and safe, 3,000 feet at Sougal, which is out over the North Sea somewhere, I think. Yeah, straightforward and all happy. Right, the passengers are happy too because those last 2 have just come on board. Let's get those doors closed. Hey Kingpin, so this is freeware dev for Amsterdam, available from flightsim.to. On Vascabil, I'm using GSX for the passengers.
Hi Gavin, all the passengers are on board and we're ready to go. I'll bring you a cup of tea after we've taken off.
Great stuff, thank you very much.
Jens, did I say noise abatement 1? My apologies, it's noise abatement 2, it's not noise abatement 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. My name is Gavin and I would like to welcome you on board this Easyjet aircraft. We expect a good flight with you today with no weather problems showing in front of us, so we should be pushing back within the next few minutes or so. For now, the ground crew have now finished loading the last of the baggage into the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured, then we can make sure we can depart on time.
So I feel it's good.
Be providing their safety demonstration video, so it would be appreciated if you could give them your full attention.
Takeoff
Special
CG
welcome on board to our Easyjet
is fine.
members, and if you wish to inquire about becoming a member, please contact a member of the cabin crew. our Easyjet sim pilot members are of course entitled to free drinks throughout the flight. Thanks very much, and we'll give you an update once we're airborne.
Okay, performance is valid from the final load sheet, so I have to go ahead confirm that. Let's get the ground crew into position. So, cockpit preparation has been completed. Aircraft acceptance. Sorry, cockpit pressure checklist. The aircraft acceptance has been completed. Fuel quantity is 5,680 kilograms. And just check we've got that balanced. Seatbelt signs are on. It is. We've got the 3 navs and the barrel ref. QNH is 1018.
Cabin crew, please arm doors and cross check.
Right, where's my pushback crew? Here he comes.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
King, good afternoon, sir. Hope you're well. Right, back onto ground frequency. And skip all ground, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, stand Hotel 4, and we're ready for push and start.
Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, set squawk 0143.
Good call. Squawking 0143, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo. Can't go yet. I need ground to tell us that we're definitely there.
Amsterdam ground, KLM 903 ready for push and start.
KLM 903, information Lima QNH 1019er. Pushback and startup is approved.
Push approved, 903.
QNH has now just changed 1019, and that doesn't affect takeoff performance. And Alpine 47 Bravo Echo requesting pushback stand Hotel 4.
Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, information Lima QNH 1019er, pushback and startup is approved.
Pushback approved, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, thank you. Right, so beacon light is on, acupressure's in the green, and
Transavia 26 uniform, contact approach 121.2.
121.2 voor Transavia 26 uniform, thanks, see you later.
Fijne vlucht, Aaron.
Komt goed, dankjewel, Wouter.
Okay, before start checklist, parking brake is on, takeoff data is confirmed, windows are closed, the FBM phone is on flight mode and silent, doors are closed and armed, beacon light is on. Gens, Easyjet pilots never fly one leg. Unless they're positioning. Is the GPU still on? Who's left the GPU in the way? This is what happens when you rush. There we go.
Locking gear.
Yeah, we do the problem with turnaround flights, Gens, is I just sadly don't have the time to do it. Occasionally I set a full day aside to do it, and we have like a special day of streaming, but it doesn't happen too often, I'm afraid.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, nozzle steering is disconnected, engine mode selected to ignition, starting engine 1. Reese Lewis, today's the day you'll learn that the Fenix is a CEO and the fly-by-wire is a Neo. Both very, very good aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Is that an Emirates 380 over there? Hey Zara, good to see you. Yeah, so this Amsterdam airport, as I say, free from flightsim.to.
We now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety
Parking brake set.
on this aircraft.
We have a good engine.
A safety card is in your seat pocket, showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace.
Love the taxiway
There are
markings
2
as well at this
emergency
airport
exits
now.
At the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin.
Engine 1's
Your
happy,
light
so engine
guide
1
you to an
selector
exit.
to
Please be aware that
normal.
your nearest exit may be
APU bleed
behind you.
off, leave the APU
In an
on,
emergency, leave
yellow
all
electric
cabin
pump is
baggage
on,
Lufthansa Cargo 25 on
and
this.
spoiler,
Adjusted
rudder, flaps
and
1.
released as shown. It must be fastened when
Set
the
our
seatbelt
trim.
signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the
Door
oxygen.
truck disconnected.
Put the
Bypass
mask over
pin
your
removed.
nose and mouth. Hold in place with the
Left is clear.
strap.
Right is clear.
Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist. Click together.
So
and
ground
pull
crew
the
is
strap to
disappearing.
adjust. Do not inflate it inside
There
the
he is.
aircraft.
You're still in my way though, I can't go
When
anywhere till you've
outside,
moved.
inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube.
There he is, giving us away.
There is a light and
Look.
whistle for attracting attention.
Lufthansa Cargo 25 on this.
Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. We wish
Thank
you
you,
a pleasant
goodbye.
flight with Easyjet.
Schiphol ground, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, ready for taxi.
Alpine 47 Bravo Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, taxi holding point 36 left at Whiskey 5 cross 36 center.
Taxi holding point for runway 36 left and at Whiskey 5 cross runway 36 center for Alpine 47 Bravo Echo.
Lufthansa Cargo 25 on this.
I think Lufthansa Cargo is not on deck. He's gone somewhere.
Lufthansa Cargo 25.
Yes, Lufthansa Cargo 25.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Lufthansa 25 taxi Sierra 87, Sierra 87, hold short Sierra 7, runway 24.
Sierra 87, hold short of Sierra 7, runway 24 for Lufthansa Cargo 25.
Yeah, so they are also using runway 24 as well for some departures, but 36 left for us. Like I say, we get the scenic route
KLM
today.
864 on this.
Luke, the scenery is on flightsim.to if you just want to give that a search. I'm sure you'll find it.
Ground, good day, KLM 864 Heavy.
KLM 864 Heavy taxi Foxtrot 6.
Okay, so we're now going to just take the yellow line. That looks like we're going to be a bit close to the Emirates if we're not careful.
Get gate Golf 3.
Donny, you need to have the original handcrafted Azobo scenery for Schiphol for this mod. Quite right.
Taxi Golf 3 at Alpha 19er, give way to the Easyjet Airbus A320 coming out of Alpha 19er.
Golf 3 via Alpha 19 and give way to the Easyjet A320 coming out of Alpha 19, KLM 864 Heavy.
That'll be us. No, and F12, so this scenery is free, but you need to have the premium deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, look at this now, we've got all the ground markings as well. Really nice. Yeah, you need that. You need the Azobo handcrafted version. Right, so there's the KLM Dreamliner giving way to us. Then we just need to work out where we're going to start engine 2. So we're taking our first right, second left at the end.
KLM 903, ready for taxi.
KLM 903, taxi holding point 36 left at Whiskey 5 cross 36 center.
Got to remember the flight Tampa scenery we think isn't too far away. Lil Munda, the GSX profile comes with this mod, which is amazing, isn't it? And it's done every stand. So you may have seen when we were on stand the VDGS was there. Yeah, so it's there. It's all there. It's brilliant. Josh, glad your Phoenix is better. The photogrammetry thing, yeah, I'm having similar issues. I've now reset all my rolling cache in the hope that that might help to solve some issues. Okay, so we're going to go right here on Charlie, and then left on Bravo. Hey, Elk Chocolate, good to see you. Yeah, I hope I get a smoother touchdown than the one at Southampton. I am going to play the "it's not my fault" card though for that landing. The photogrammetry, what I assume is the photogrammetry, was just causing it a major stutterfest as we were coming in. So yeah, it wasn't fun. Great flight though, really enjoyed that one, and it was just nice to go somewhere a bit different. Greek 213 says, "Shane, there's no way to just buy an upgrade to the Premium Deluxe rather than buying the whole gear." See, I don't know if there is or if there isn't, because as soon as the sim came out, I got the Premium Deluxe version just because, well, why not? Second tower's all the way over there. Baron says you can upgrade in the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace. Can you? Rather than have to buy the whole thing again. Right, we'll get across this one. We'll get the other engine.
Transavia 6901.
Transavia 6901, cleared Dubai. Arnhem 3 Sierra departure.
That's a nice long flight, isn't it?
Initial climb, flight level 60 and squawk 0160.
So this is not currently an active runway, don't need to bother with the strokes.
Order to Dubai, via the Arnhem 3 Sierra departure, runway 24, initial climb is 60, and the squawk is 0160 for the 6901.
Right, let's get the other engine started. Engine mode selected to ignition, starting engine 2. Hey Espers, how you doing, my friend? Casino is closed for the time being, we're on the ground. We're just having a driving tour around Amsterdam.
Go ahead. For now, it's fine to use taxiway Alpha. For the next time, we're in Amsterdam taxiing on the right-hand side on taxiway Bravo. For now, continue taxi via Alpha and then Alpha to 1 zone Charlie.
Yeah, so they have a one-way system here at Amsterdam. Josh, is it worth having the rolling cache on? Will it help with photogrammetry? It might do, depending on your internet connection, or what the rest of your family are streaming at the time. If you've got 4 of the kids on Netflix, potentially, yes, it will help. Eastbirds, don't worry, we'll get it on a little bit later, promise. Right, I'm just monitoring engine number 2. Right, engine number 2 is available. Whoop-de-doo. So that's fine. Oh, where are you going? So bleed can come off. APU can come off. And the engine mode selector now is back to normal. Did that in the wrong order, to be honest. Engine mode selector should have gone to normal first and then sort the bleed out. Right, so the timer is running. Let's do the PEDS check. So QNH has had an increase, so we've got high pressure now. That's not affected the takeoff performance. We are set. We've got performance valid from Victor 3 and dry conditions for the performance. Runway 36 left. Yes, a flex takeoff as well. Config 1. The engine out procedure is standard. Once past 1500 feet, left turn Sugol. Departure is the Rendy to Victor, straight out, and then we've got a right hand turn, noise abatement 2, and our initial climb is 6,000. And F12, is there anything you need to be doing now to become an airline pilot? Not really. Yeah, I mean, the problem now, they want to earn a lot of money. That's the only thing. It's just so expensive. So expensive. Alright, taxi checklist then. Let's go through all of that. So now I've got everything started. We'll go full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full right, rudder, full left, neutral.
Quebec, vacating, runway 24.
Quick brake
Delta
check.
Echo, Quebec.
That's fine as well. We'd already done that earlier on, to be honest.
Mike ergens alsjeblieft.
Okay, so flight controls have been checked. Flap setting is config 1 FMA,
Delta,
climb nav blue,
Echo,
1FT2,
Quebec,
6000
taxi,
blue,
Mike
flex
apron,
69. Radar printing wind shear is on, eco memo,
correction,
takeoff, no
Echo
blue.
4.
Let's just
Cross runway
check
18
that.
left.
And the EFB is stowed.
Cross runway 04.
Get that disconnected.
Ja, taxi Mike apron, runway, correction Mike apron, at Echo 4 cross 18 left, and at Golf 2 hold short runway 22 Delta Quebec.
Get the cabin crew sat down. Luke, what Milan scenery? I honestly can't remember.
Alpine 47 Bravo Echo monitoring Unicom 122.8.
Over to Unicom 122.8, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo. Thanks for the service, bye bye. Right, we're on our own.
KLM 903 monitoring Unicom 122.8.
Unicom 128.
Right, I don't want to slow down all the way. Yeah, shame ATC's gone offline. Why have we stopped? I didn't put that much brake pressure on. Luke, yeah, I think it is the one from Orbex. Yes, you're right. Sim Falcon, yeah, I've got a remedy for that. I can show you, but not right now. Stick with us, Sim Falcon. Once we're airborne, remind me and I'll show you how to do that. So the wind still looks very strong. So we're lining up via Victor 3. So the approach is fine. This airport's this runway rather has not been used for landings. So skip all traffic. Alpine 47 Bravo Echo is lining up runway 36 left. Okay, let's get our lights on then. Lights on, TCAS on, packs off. The lineup checklist, so the cabin is secure, takeoff runways 36 left via Victor 3, TCAS JRA packs 1 and 2 are off. Three minutes has passed, so both engines are good. Well, engine 1 was always going to be fine, wasn't it? It was the second engine that may have just had to delay. Ooh, bit of unstable terrain there as we entered the runway. Right, so we're using full side stick because of the wind. Let's go. So takeoff. Start the chrono. 50% N1. Engine stable, set takeoff thrust, man flex, SRS.
Zero traffic, Kilo Nancy, landing up behind departing Airbus A320.
Gonna need quite a bit of right rudder, I think, to hold this. 80 knots. Checked. Yeah, plenty of right rudder. V1. Rotate.
Positive ring for gear up.
Gear up. Nav. Yeah, lovely 20 knot crosswind for the departure. No, I'd want that strong for a while. We've now weathercocked into the wind, so feet off the rudder pedals. And let's lower the nose a tad, and then we can now set thrust climb. Climb. Follow the flight directors. Autopilot does a better job than me, so autopilot 1 engaged. Pack 1 can come back on. Beyond Pilot, it is freeware Siri from flightsim.to, but there's quite a few enhancements which all work together. So you've got people, you've got added taxiways, there's a full GSX profile also included as well. Yeah, really neat. Past S speed, so let's configure and clean ourselves up. No ATC around, so let's give ourselves a higher climb. Let's go flight level 200. I'm going to just pull for open climb so we can go standard pressure as well. Open climb 200 blue. Stand performance seems to be really good. I highly recommend an SSD though. When I first got Microsoft Flight Simulator, I was flying on a hard drive and
Civil traffic,
could not cope.
Takeoff 36 left.
Could not cope. I reckon it's going to be quite dark by the time we get to Milan. Gens, they'd normally give the... Yeah, I get that, but you know what? We're already in the turn, we're on our way, and I'm quite happy to just let it play out, let it fly out. It means your stream lasts longer. F12, can you go full toggle, or do you need to apply? Do you need to be rolling first? So the standard practice is just to have, you know, I think it's 50% N1, just so you can see that the engines are stable and there's no asymmetric thrust or anything daft like that, and then you can apply takeoff thrust.
Keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes.
Right, so we're not too heavy today. Look at us, nice, shooting up like a rocket, which is fine. We're now passing 10,000 feet, so let's get the lights. The lights can come off. Airport onto the E-face. Ding the cabin. They can start prepping drinks and things. Right, so progress page, flight level 350 is the plan. Flight level 350 looks good. We'll get up to that in a moment. Performance, we're going to go cost index 0. Secondary flight plan, we will copy the active now. We're turning away from our holding point anyway, so that's all done. To be honest, I think everything looks nice and safe as well. Loving the contrails in the sky. Let's let everybody out. Stretch your legs now. Might see Amsterdam down here somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned off the seatbelt sign and you are now free to move around the cabin. We do recommend, however, when in your seat, that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times in case of unexpected turbulence. The toilets are now available. Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you require assistance. Thank you.
Now there's some traffic from Amsterdam, I think. I'm guessing so. It's just a little bit too hazy to actually tell, isn't it? But yeah, nice view. Glad you like that, Eastbirds. To be honest, I think we've got a pretty decent view on both sides. It's just a shame there's just a little bit of cloud, isn't there? Just a little bit of cloud. That's all right. It's going to start going dark though in a little bit. Lil Will, which do I think is better, FSTraffic or FSLTL? Oh, do you know what? It's such a hard question to answer. I think the biggest difference is probably the price. It really is. The price is the biggest difference, so I think that says it all. You do have better performance with FSTraffic and better models. So I suppose better models and better performance. A lot of people are going to like that. It really is, and this is such a cop-out thing to say, but it really is personal preference. The best thing you can have is both. If you fly on VATSIM, I mean, you don't need both if you're not flying on VATSIM. It makes no difference. But if you're flying on VATSIM, you've got the best of both worlds. You've got so many different liveries and models available and all covered. But yeah. I think FSTraffic needed to deliver something absolutely amazing to compete for the commercial aspect of it. Did it disappoint? I wouldn't say disappointed. I mean, how could it disappoint? I think the only thing that lets it down is the fact it's not live traffic, it's built on a database. So, if you really want that live feeling where, I don't know, you can go plane spotting at an airport virtually, then FSLTL has you beat hands down. Xbox Gamer, guys, need advice please. When you fly the A310, the weather radar on the screen, there is no weather sign. You're active, but the... do you know what, Box Gamer, I can't actually recall the weather radar on the 310. We haven't flown the 310 for a bit. We really need to get back into it. Vantpadspotch, thank you for the follow on YouTube. Hope you are well. Right, we're going to get up to our cruising altitude today, so let's just clear ourselves up, shall we? So, yeah, Alpine 47, Bravo Echo. Continue climb, plan level 350. So we're thrust climb, open climb 350 blue. Hey Brian, which new Amsterdam was it? So FlySim.to has got now a host of little add-ons that all combine together on FlySim.to. Freeware, of course, freeware on FlySim.to. So yeah, it's nice. Got discontinuity there, I didn't spot that. Oh, I know why we've got that. It's because we updated the... we had a change in the departure, didn't we? The only caveat to using it is you need the Azobo handcrafted airport. I don't know about you, but this is a great way to spend a Monday afternoon. Why work when you can do this? So how many of you get, this is a great question, I love asking this question. Be honest with me, how many of you are working from home? In inverted commas, right now. Who's working from home? Oh, Brian, if you have the handcrafted one, then yes, you'll be able to go and get it. Ben, Airbus 330, is it flight tamper? No, that is not yet out. So this is a mod of the handcrafted Azobo A320. The handcrafted Azobo Amsterdam Airport. Only available on the premium deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator though, so if you have that, then you'll be able to enjoy all the enhancements available for free on flightsim.to. Eastbird, you're working from home. Brian, you're retired, yeah. Lil Will, if you check out the about page on the YouTube channel, you'll find my specs. Baron, he works from home. He's got us on the third monitor. Worked from home since March 2020. That was the start of COVID, Baron, wasn't it? Yeah. Anthony's also working from home. Paolo's working from home. Ryan Hacker, no, I don't use a cloud add-on at all. Everything there isn't one really, not for textures anyway. Dennis, you're working at the office but still watching. That is brilliant. Maximo, how many FPS did we get whilst we were in Amsterdam? Oh, well above 30, nearly approaching 40. Zera's always at home. Right, Sim Falcon, let's address your GSX question. So, this is about the hot brakes that you get sometimes when pushing back with GSX. This is what you'll need to do. Just turn this up. So you'll need to go to the do menu. You'll need to go to config. No, you won't. Scrap that. Maintenance. Failures. And then on here it will say hot brakes. So you'll then need to press the clear button and then press the button abeam the hot brakes, and that will then clear it and just reset them. Then you can carry on. Hey Kingpin on Twitch, good afternoon. How's the wind doing? Have we got that 80 knot tailwind yet? Oh, look at that. Take me to Italy. Big play, hi mate. Thanks for tuning in. So the graphic settings. If you do a search on YouTube for Easyjet Simpilot graphic settings, I've got a video of my current settings on there, and I'm still using it. So yeah, what you're seeing there is what is in the sim right now. Hey, Julie Charlie Mike, how are you? Maximo, are GSX profiles hard to install? No, they're absolute doddle. So you download them and just put that, and they are kilobytes, and you just need to put them into a single folder. My folder is here. So these are all the GSX profiles, all the different airports that I've got. So yeah, they're just dead easy to see and pop in. And F12, no. Right, top of climbing about 50 miles. That means Eastbird's got to just wait about 5 or 6 minutes before I can open the casino. Covenzi, good afternoon. Thank you for the follow. Or the sub, rather. Chris Morgans, good morning to you. I did have a good weekend, thank you. You two are working from home, have done since moving to the US. Quite a bit of your work is aligned with the company back in the UK. We're on the third monitor. I need a third monitor. I've only got 2. And F, how do you get the... so it's at the top of the stream, that is an overlay. That is nothing to do with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I can't actually see that overlay, which is why I often don't know when it's broken or not. Ace Airstream, hi mate, good afternoon. Chris, yeah, never enough monitors, quite right too. Alright, so we're going to get to the top of climb, then we're going to do our top of climb checks, we're going to get some en route weathers and check out what's happening in Linate, and just basically have a nice chilled out Monday afternoon as we head down over the Alps to Italy. Chris, if you want to send any links and things like that, what you're going to need to do, Chris, are you on our Discord server? Post them in there, mate. Love to see them. The overlay F12 is called Fly Live Studio. Fly Live Studio. What time's the sun set in Italy? Well, in Milan specifically. Big plate, do I stream on just one? Yeah, everything's done on one PC. And that's the reason why I don't run things like Volanta or anything like that. I try and keep it as streamlined as possible. I mean, there's already umpteen things running in the background anyway. So we've got self-loading cargo for the announcements. We've got Navigraph charts, the Fly Live Studio banner, obviously Streamlabs for streaming. What else we got? VPilot as well, SimSmart, although get rid of that now. FS Realistic is also working in the background as well. So, yeah, just try and keep things as clean as possible. Hey Ace, could you show in the flight plan when it might forward you turbulence? She had some unexpected turbulence in the flight, unexpected because she didn't know what to look out for in the flight plan. That Ace sounds like, oh, forewarn you, thank you. That sounds like clear air turbulence. Now, the only way you get that kind of in real life is if pilots report it. They're not normally on SIGMET charts, so yeah, it's... Yeah, of course, what you don't get in the real world is the wind suddenly changing direction as they're being injected into the simulators. So no chart is going to show that. Hey Swedish guy, OBS is much more streamlined than Streamlabs. I don't seem to have too many problems with Streamlabs, has to be said. Occasionally it throws its dummy out, the pram, but not very often. Hey Dada Longlegs. Oh, I hate those. Not you, just the creatures. It's like, why would you have a spider and give it legs? I know they're not spiders, they only have 6 legs, they're an insect, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Weather radar not available in the Fenix A320? No, it's not, but due to Azobo limitations, I'm afraid. Brian, how do I know if FS Realistic has an update? I actually have no idea, Brian. Is the honest answer to that. Maybe I'll get an email or something. If anyone else knows, let me know, because yeah, I don't know. Love the hard cumulus build-ups over there. So you got the soft stuff, then you got the hard stuff. A bit like alcohol, I suppose. Nice view. Shadow Dancer, you pretty much nailed it to a T. It says flight sims. So you screw 8 kilos of gear to your desk, start 15 applications, wait 10 minutes for the sim to start, and then off you go after half an hour of flight preparation. Half an hour? I wish it took me half an hour. I guess it depends how realistic you want to be. You can be away in 30 seconds if you really want to be. If you've enjoyed the flight so far, then guys, please do leave a like. It makes a huge difference, really does. So go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you to all the new subscribers and followers on Twitch we've had during the flight today as well. Appreciate that. F12, enjoy your studies. Thanks for coming on board today. Ace, the Airstream, the turbulence was on approach in a turn and disconnected the autopilot at a rather inconvenient moment. Whoops. Brian says his main monitor weighs more than 8 kilograms. Really? How big is the monitor? Big Players, has Zobo given any update to when they can get the weather radar? Well, no, that's not as far as I know. I know it's a massive part of flying for these study level aircraft. It needs to be addressed, but I have no idea when it's going to be done. David Shell, oh, it crashes halfway through because you forgot a Windows update. Oh, I know, Windows updates, I hate those. In fact, I probably need to check mine's up to date. It probably not. It probably isn't. Swedish guy, there's a working weather radar on the A310 as far as you... Yes, there is, but it's actually very basic, and it's because it's a default aircraft as well. You have to remember that. Right, so there we go. We're at our cruising altitude, Mach Alt cruise. So let's get our cost index back to 4. We're going to set TCAS to below. Then we'll do our top of climb checks, and we've also got a few other things to do as well. So let's just check the status of the SD pages, and we'll let the passengers know what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we've been delighted to hear that we're now at our cruising altitude, and we hope to give you nice views throughout the flight as we have good weather ahead and should be experiencing any turbulence. Of course, this means that you will not spill any of your drinks that you may have from the cabin crew and maybe understanding that way around the aircraft. Could you please ensure that the aisles are kept clear so the cabin crew can offer you their cabin service, which will begin shortly. A reminder that Easyjet single pilot channel members are able to access free drinks throughout the duration of the flight. Thank you, and I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the remainder of the flight.
Right, so no fuel loss or anything. Everything on the SD pages is fine. Let's do a fuel check. Dasman, good afternoon to you. So we've just passed where? Asbon. Let's check this out then. So, Monoman, any updates on the Fenix A320? No, I'm afraid not. Apart from I know they're working on it. But that's about as much as I can say. Yeah, what we're doing, fuel check. So 5.3 was plugged, we took 5.7, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's 400 kilograms extra. Throw in the contingency, so the extra is overall an extra 600 kilograms. And then, where did I say we just passed? I honestly can't remember. Asbon. Here we go. Asbon. So we should have about 3.3 plus 0.6, which is of course 3.9. Have we got 3.9 tons on board? 20 kilograms less, which, given that we've actually passed it now, is exactly what we'd expect. So the fuel check all looks good. I just went to the window view there because I saw some traffic on TCAS and I wanted to see if we've got a nice contrail, which of course we do. Swedish, yes it is, yeah. Dasman, can you ask a stupid question? This is the channel for those. I'll probably give you a stupid answer. Go ahead, Dasman. Adam Bora, good afternoon. Aaron, you're thinking of getting the just like taxi runways? Is there much of a difference with it? Aaron, I've not got it. I'm not able to let you know, I'm afraid. I don't know if anybody in the chat can help you with that. Hey Dasman, is there a reason why runways are not just called runway 12 instead of like 40? Yeah, so it's all to do with the direction of the runway, as Ewald has just said. So think of a compass and 360 degrees of a compass. So if a runway is facing north, then the runway will be 36. If it's facing bang on east, it'll be runway 09. Facing south, runway 18, and if it's facing west, it'll be runway 27. So think about it as 360 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. And then there's, of course, everything in between. Adam says he loves the videos, they really help you so much. Glad you enjoy them, Adam. Thank you for being on board with us during our live stream today. Right, so we should be on the ground in about an hour and 10 minutes, maybe? A little bit less if possible, that'd be nice.
In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase a selection of hot beverages, together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Right, so the camera crew are on their way. If you have Easyjet points, you can now spend those and buy yourself coffee, tea, bacon sandwich, and also alcohol, don't forget that. Let's have a look at some en route weathers then. Amek, will there be a paid wear scenery for Amsterdam? Yeah, I think we think Flight Tampa are working on it. They've just released it for Explain, so we hope Microsoft Flight Simulator isn't too far behind. So let's have a look then, do some weather requests. Where are we? We're just over Frankfurt at the moment. So we've got Stuttgart a little bit further ahead of us. We've also got Munich as well. So let's check out what's happening at Stuttgart. Send that off. Munich's a big airport, so we'll have a look at Munich as well. Geneva. Check Geneva out. Oh, actually Basel is probably a good shout as it's an Easyjet base. And we're not going to be flying too far from it. And then of course I want to see what's actually happening at our destination airport. Okay, so I expect all of these. I mean, I've got eyes, I can look out the window and see, actually, unless something really daft is happening beneath those clouds, everywhere looks pretty good. So, Stuttgart, visibility is fine, and the wind is okay as well, so that's open. What else we got? Munich. Oh, light snow, actually, at Munich at the moment. Fair enough. What's happening at Basel? Overcast 2,100 feet, but visibility is still fine. Yeah, so that's wide open Cat 1. And yeah, that's what I really wanted to see. Although that is an 8-knot crosswind, exact 8-knot crosswind coming in at Linate when we come into land. So might see that a little bit on stream. But Cav OK. QNH 1014 for the moment. Lovely. Steve says he could do with free drinks when he goes to goes on an Easyjet flight to Egypt. Yeah, 5.5 hours. That is where's that? Is that Sharm? That is a long flight. Blizzard Extreme, not sure if this is common, but when you fly in the A320 experimental, you don't get any air traffic control. I can't remember if it links with Microsoft's default air traffic control. I seem to think it doesn't, or there's an option you have to tick in the tablet in order to get that to work. Yeah, someone else might be able to answer that for you, because I honestly can't remember. I probably don't fly the A320X as often as I should. Adam, will I ever do a tutorial on how to set up the box after a go around? Yeah, potentially. I mean, one of the things with real life compared to sim life is in real life you've got air traffic control all of the time. So the go around track is usually in the Fenix it's and in real life it's in the box for you. So if I go down here, hang on, let's just go to plan mode. If I go down here, there you can see the blue waypoints there? That is the go around track. So, and if we have a look on the charts for the approach, yeah, so there's our go around track here. So climb out on runway heading 3,000 feet, 2.5 miles after the Linate VOR, or 4 miles from the ILS DME, at 1,000 feet or above, turn right, maximum 220 knots to intercept and follow the 103 Linate radial to 2 cars and join the holding. That all sounds very complicated, doesn't it? But it's not really. It's straight out, and then once you're at 2.5 miles away from the Linate VOR and above 1,000 feet, or at 1,000 feet or above it, then make the right hand turn and intercept this radial here, which basically then takes you to 2 cars, and then you enter the hold. Well, that then, it's already here. There you go, turn, intercept, and the hold is even there for you. So that's the great thing about it. All you would do is, the moment you put your thrust levers to toga, you enter the go-around mode. That's part of the check, so you need to check on the FMAs that you are in go-around mode. You can then re-engage the autopilot, pop it into nav, and away you go. You obviously have to manage the situation with regards to your speed, but that's what you brief on the way in, so you know what to do. And then after that, just set yourself up for another approach. In real life, air traffic control will probably just vector you in. That's one of the other reasons, though, that I like. People ask what's the big differences between the Fenix and the fly-by-wire. Well, that is one of them, the go-around track. Aaron, I don't use Volanta, I'm afraid, so I can't help you there. Oh, he says you get lots of go-around now with FSLTL, do you? It's because it has a lot of traffic in it. Manic Miner for this is for the fly-by-wire A320, right? So in order to use air traffic control in the fly-by-wire, you need to go to the EFB and check the Sync Microsoft Flight Simulator plan, or Sync MSFS flight plan, and then save it in the EFB. Thank you, Manic. More the merrier. Good afternoon. Bot, do you need the premium deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator for the Amsterdam scenery? Yes, you do. Dad at Longlegs, doesn't the sunshade work? Yeah, it does. Absolutely it does. Where's it gone? There you go. Doesn't make much difference to me, mind there. I'll put that one down. Hang on. Yeah. If I sit over there, look. There. If we just lean there, how's that? Is that any better? We're just slightly the wrong way. That looks impressive, but no, I'll tell you what does look impressive. Put them both down there. Get rid of the get rid of that, and then hang on. If we just sort of go for a walk back here and stand up there. There you go. How's that look? Looks good to me. KW, how do you do a VOR approach? What, in the Airbus A320? That's something I would have to do a tutorial on. I don't think we've done one in the A320, to be honest. VOR approaches, they're just so rare now. Everything's RNAV, RNP, if there's no ILS there. Dad at long legs, you're amazed just with the sunshade. It's good, isn't it? It's very good. KDLU, glad you've learned from the videos, but yeah, we've not done a VOR approach in the well, certainly not in the Phoenix. I don't know, the sun visors standard in the Phoenix. Yeah, they are. Yeah. You don't have to. It's not like the real world where you have to pay for additional extras. You know, these are standard. I'm pretty certain the sun visors are also standard on all A320s. Not it's not airline specific. KW, what are all the approaches that I know how to do? Oh wow. RNAV, RMP, ILS, circle to land, visual, ILS, VOR. RNP AR. I think one of my favourite ones is the circle to land approach. I think they're just nice. It's kind of like base training, but with passengers. Okay, what's RNPAR? So it's the same as a normal RNP approach, but the AR stands for authorization required, which means they are usually a little bit more intricate in the way it weaves in and out of terrain. So both you, the pilot, and the airline and the aircraft have to be approved for it. Reactionary, what's the best add-on for recording and playing back flights and landings? I use a free add-on from flightsim.to. It's called Sky Dolly. Sky Dolly. David, considering how much the planes cost, they better throw in the sun visors and plenty of drink holders. Well, there's only 2 drink holders, one for each pilot, which you'll notice are kept as far away from possible as the pedestal. KW, what are the approaches you need to know, or which are the most important? Important, I'd say, probably the most common, which is ILS and RNP, which in the Airbus are a breeze. They really are. Right, I'm going to start setting the box up because we'll start heading down soon. So let's just check the approach. What are we're doing? We're doing Adina, so that takes us to the Tango Zulu Oscar VOR, and then straight to COD. So let's check that. Tango Zulu Oscar, COD, that's all fine. And then from COD we get the turn in Charlie India 36, there we go, and that is then on the ILS approach, which Charlie India 36, is that shown on here? Yeah, Charlie India 36, we want to be around, let's just tell it, 180 knots. And that's done. It'll just help sort out the profile, so that works. Everything's in the box and ready. Oh, I didn't clear the RadNav page out. Okay, so what we're going to put in the RadNav page then for this approach? Well, for situational awareness of the airport, we're going to put in Linate, so we know how far we are with that. Confirm that frequency 112.25, that's fine, and we'll also put in the initial approach fix NDB, which is COD. COD. And we could also just pop in as well the Tango Zulu Oscar VOR. There we go. Oh, I've just got rid of Linate, that's fine. Pop Linate in over there. So they're done, are they both turned on? Yep. Right, good. So, rundown page is done, progress page. Linate, runway 36, 174 miles. As the crow flies. Let's get the latest weather so I can fill out the performance page. Send that off. Alright, so what we got? QNH is 1014. Temperature is +10. Wind 2708. Transition altitude for Linate 6,000 feet, and the Barrow is for Cat 1. One of our minimums. Cat 1 minimums 537. There we are. Now, do we do flaps full or flaps 3? How long is the runway? 2,442, and we've got to roll all the way to the end as well, so flaps 3 is calling. VAT 140, fine. Got an 8 knot crosswind, I'm not going to worry about needing to increase VAP for that. Oh wow, I've not seen that before. Look at the hand marks, the reflections off of that. That is amazing. I've never seen the sun shining on the inside of the visor before. So that is brilliant. Tell you, learn something or see something new every day with the Fenix. That is awesome. LP says he'd suggest the SRN 2 Sierra arrival. It's a better, it's shorter and a better arrival. Which one's that? As I'm coming from Medina though, that's not really much of an option for me. Oh, I see. That means we just come down to the left-hand side. No, I'm okay. I'm quite happy to do this approach. Doesn't make too much difference. It is a little bit shorter, but stream lasts a bit longer, doesn't it? Does it come via Redina as well? Tell you what. Let me have a quick look. See what the real flights do. If I can pull that information up. I've got to find it though. Oh right, okay. Yeah, so the real flight does indeed do that one. Well, in that case, we can do it too then. So, SRN2, which one was it? The 2 Sierra. Let me get the chart for it. There we go. In which case we'll just update it, which is fine. Let's just tell you what, you've just Ale, you've just become my air traffic controller. So we can expect the SRN, the Sarono 7 Serrano 2 Sierra arrival. That then will come in. We've got Serrano and then comes in via. Where's that coming via? Undap, is it? Comes in via Undap, fine. And to be honest, I could do with the time saving, so that works for me. Let's program that in then. We're about 60 miles from top of descent, so we need to crack on with this because I need to do the arrival brief. So that's fine. Let's change the star. What's going off with my VS? We do not want depressurization at the moment. We're just about to start coming over the Alps. I've not had an ECAM warning. There we go, that's the new arrival in. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye on that. The only thing I want to check then is as we come in via Undap, just re-update that, that's the only change. One other change is the RadNav page, because now we're going to use Sierra Romeo November instead. And we can clear that ADF out. Done. Alright, so we've done the performance, that's in, we've changed our approach, that's fine, we're still doing config 3. Fuel 2.7 as we land, that's enough to have a go around and another go. Winds, weather is fine, so that shouldn't be an issue. Secondary flight plan now. I am going to leave that just in case ATC come on and decide and say, actually, do you know what? We want you to do the Odina, so we've got the best of both worlds shown there, haven't we? So. Baron, yeah, the A320 can fly 39,800 feet, I think, to be exact, is its top of cruise. All right, let's do the arrival brief then. So keep this short and sweet as we can because we're going down in 20 miles. So the weather on the arrival is absolutely fine. We're expecting Cat 1 conditions, a few clouds as we go down, but again, that's not going to stop us with the Cat 1. Visibility is fine. We've got an 8 knot crosswind coming in from the left as we arrive, so just be aware of that on finals. Aircraft type still fully serviceable, A320. Threats to be aware of are lack of ATC and terrain on the go around, and just this on the start of the approach. But as long as we stick to the minimums and things, we should be fine. So no lower than flight 130 till Solar, which is fine. That will be what will pop into the FCU as we start to descend. Yeah, so just the terrain, the Alps to the north of the field. As we're coming in, then MSA is 10,100, and then for the majority of the approach, then it's going to be down to 3,000. So if we ever have a problem, stay to the south of the field. We're pretty familiar with the airport, so that's okay as well. So now we're expecting runway 36 with the Serrano 2 Sierra arrival via the Undap transition. Approach type is normal ILS approach, ILS Zulu. It's a 3-degree ILS approach. No speed restrictions as we go in. The way I'm going to configure then will be flight level 130 down to slow, and then as we get to UNDAP, we're going to be green dot. Leaving UNDAP, we'll get flaps 1 and then flaps 2 as we get on to the localizer. Flaps 3 landing, we'll use auto brake low, and as we're vacating all the way to the end of the runway, is going to be vacating onto Golf, and then immediate left hand turn as we vacate to fall around and then park up somewhere. Why is the cabin screaming? Oh, it's a bit turbulent as we're going over the Alps. Be quiet. Yeah, the only other thing to mention, we spoke about this a little bit anyway, was the go around is straight out to 3,000 feet, so climbing 3,000 feet when we're 4 miles ILS DME, and above at 1,000 feet or above, we make a right hand turn to intercept that radar, which takes us to 2 cars. Max speed will be 220 knots, so can we do that clean, or will we need to do that at S speed? S speed. So if we need to go around, it's going to be go around flaps, takes up to flaps 2. We can then get up to flaps 1, following thrust reduction acceleration, and then yeah, leave it there. Just have a quick look at the go around thrust reduction acceleration values. Yeah, so airport elevation is what, 337. I've got 345 in there. That's fine, that works. Done. Okay, let's go down. Flight level 130. We've just missed the top of the descent a little bit. That's okay. We're going to go down, and I'm going to use open descent for the descent. So thrust idle open descent, flight level 130 blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck once again, you will be delighted to hear that we will shortly be starting our descent into our destination, at which point the cabin crew will start preparing for our arrival. If you could please make sure that all the aisles are clear and the cabin crew are able to make their way around the aircraft without any luggage in the aisles, that would be most appreciated. A reminder for our Easyjet Pilot members that free drinks are still available from the cabin crew until the seatbelt signs are turned on. Please note, however, that the toilets will shortly go out of use. Thank you.
Hey Gadget FPV, so the new EHAM scenery is a freeware mod which improves upon the default Azobo Amsterdam airport, and on flightsim.to the main mod has been around for a couple of months now, but it's gone even further. There is about 3 or 4 different mods which all work together, combined together to make Amsterdam now really, really good. Fantastic taxi markings. A GSX profile is also included, which looks stunning. So yeah, really, really nice if you want to go and check that out. Looks cold down there, doesn't it? Right, I just want to get back on profile, so we're going to just pull selector speed 290, and let's just pop in the performance page here, just see how we're doing. What are we? 2,000 feet above the profile. Okay. We just need to get down. It is a bit bumpy, isn't it? Last call 117, really glad you liked the videos. Thank you for coming and coming on board our live stream today. FM Holland, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Good to see you. If you've enjoyed the stream and the flight so far, then please do hit that like button. Helps other people find the channel as well, so huge thanks to everyone who's done that. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you're sat on the left hand side of the airport, you will see the runway and the airport on the left hand side as we pass. Hey, Perfect Pilot on Twitch, what setup I've got? In terms of what? one thing I didn't mention. Isn't this quite a big runway? Is it 60 meters wide, this runway? Yes, it is. 60 meters wide, so just be mindful of the picture as we're going down. Baron, you got shouted at by Gatwick Air Traffic Control. Someone came online as... Oh, like that you mean. Milan approach 12675. It's okay if they come online now, but yeah, when you're 500 feet from the runway, I don't think I'd contact them either. Swedish guy, thank you so much for your $3 super chat. Really appreciate that, Swedish. Milan approach, good afternoon. Alpine 47 Bravo Echo passing flight level 250, flight level 130 on the Serrano 2 Sierra for runway 36.
Itaro 1742, good evening, radar contact, information Bravo, cleared, Calmo 2 Rome arrival, expect LS Zulu 36, descent flight level 100.
Calmo 2 Romeo Bravo, runway 36.
Sì, autorizzato alla Calmo 2 Romeo come standard di arrivo, scenda a livello di volo 100, si aspetti l'ILS Zulu della pista 36.
Rose, scendo a livello 100, mi aspetto ILS pista 36.
Alpine 478 Echo, good evening, information Bravo, radar contact, cleared Odina to Rome arrival for ILS Zulu 36, descent flight level 120.
And Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, is it possible to continue on the Serrano 2 Sierra?
Alpine 478 Echo Roger, Saronno to Sierra approved. Proceed direct to Saronno and descent flight level 120.
Thank you, Serrano 2 Sierra arrival direct to Serrano and descent flight level 120, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo. Okay, so we're already at direct Serrano anyway, 120 blue. Perfect pilot. So what we got, if you check out the about page on our YouTube channel, it gives you all of the details for the setup that we're currently running. So if we're going to get ILS vectored in, that's fine. Let's just pop in a quick fix here. .12 mile radius, then that is 4,000 feet at this point. Just to help me with a nice CDA if we can try and achieve that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Alpine 478 Echo, continue descent 3,000 feet, QNH 1014, free speed.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet with the QNH 1014 and free speed, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo. Okay, local pressure 1014 and 3,000 blue. Aaron, what's the best way to learn VATSIM? Honestly, Aaron, I would say, as well as watching things like as many live streams as you can, just get on there at a busy runway. So no, don't go on the runway. Okay, get on there at a busy airport somewhere and just listen in. Hey Brian, just one cornetto. Yeah. So Linate is it's over there somewhere. That might be it actually. No, it won't be. It's further out over here. Right, approach mode is activated, seatbelt signs are done. Let's run the approach checklist. So barrel ref QNH is 1014 set and cross-checked. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums are 537. Auto brake low. And EFB is stowed. We also got free speed, but I am going to start reducing speed in a little bit. I'm not going to blast through 300 knots at below 10,000 feet.
Milano, Itarro 1742.
Itarro 1742, buonasera, sì l'avevo perso, infatti non la vedevo più.
Sì, si è disconnesso il simulatore. Scusa, è inbound a Moxie.
Ricevuto, velocità 250 e scendete a livello 90.
Scenda a 90, velocità 250, Itarro 1742.
Vision, what's the difference between RA and DA? So the DH, the decision altitude, is using your barometric altitude, and your decision height is using the radio altimeter. Alright, start reducing speed 250. Might need to kill a couple of fairies off. So speed brakes out. $10,000 feet, get the landing lights on. Boom, done. I'm going to have to shoot after we've landed though, I think.
Yeah, approach, very good evening, Calculax 29 Juliet Heavy, on the ground at the cargo bay, Malpensa, stand 714. We have information Tango on board, QNH 1015, and we are ready to copy AFR departure towards Luxembourg.
Alpine 478 Echo, clear LS Zulu 36, report establish.
Cleared for the ILS, runway 36 Zulu, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, and we'll report established.
Cargo Lux 29 Juliet, good afternoon. Information Tango, clear to destination via IRCAD 7 Alpha departure.
Right, just going to slow us down, green dot.
X-ray, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Calculax 29 Juliet, clear to final destination Luxembourg via the 857 Alpha departure, CAN 8 X-ray transition. It's going to be 5,000 feet, squawking 1,000.
Cargo Lux 29 Juliet, readback is correct.
Still very high. How high are we? 2,000 feet. This is going to be...
478 Echo, after UNDAP, when ready, proceed direct to Sorop.
Was that for me? Say again, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo?
Roger, you are clear LS Zulu, when ready, proceed direct to Sorop, clear LS.
Clear LS, thank you, runway 036 Alpine 47 Bravo Echo. So we've got flaps 1.
Itarro 1742, scendete a 4.000 piedi.
Glide slope capture from above procedure may well be needed here.
Mantenete 9.000, scusate, mantenete 9.000, è la minima.
Mantiene 9.000, Itarro 1742.
Un minuto e le do la discesa.
So we've got flaps 2 out, just to give us that extra drag, that'll help. So we need to be 4,000 feet when passing this line, so I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just pull heading. We'll continue the turnaround, but I'm going to pull heading just to fly a little bit more of the base and a little bit less towards the runway.
Itarro 1742, potete scendere a 4.000 piedi, il QNH è 1015.
What I will do is we'll arm the approach, alt glide slope, lock blue, Catherine dual, autopilot 1 and 2.
QNH 1015, scende a 4.000, riporta lo stabile su ILS Zulu 36.
Lock star. Okay, glide slope is going to need to be captured. Oh, here we go. Actually, we're just coming in. We might be alright.
Echo, QNH, Linate 1015.
So, see if I can just hold off lowering the gear. If I can, great. If not, we'll have to do it. Then glide slope capture from above. Once we're on lock start, which we are, we'll get the gear down, we'll wind the VS up, and we'll also wind the altitude up. Glide slope start. Just made it. I was lucky. Gorgeous nighttime approach though. Well, not nighttime, but approaching nighttime. Hey Chris Hogg, good to see you. Right, happy with that in the end. That worked out quite nicely. Alpine 47 Bravo Echo, established runway 36.
Alpine 478 Echo, runway 36, clear to land, wind 280 degrees, 7 knots. Number 1, 10 miles to touchdown.
Clear to land, runway 36, Alpine 47 Bravo Echo. Ha! Who said I couldn't get a CDA? It was a bit of touch and go. I was thinking that glide slope from above procedure is about to come in, which incidentally you can only do when you've got lock star shown. You need to be on the localizer.
We will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down, and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers,
Red
or
altimeter
magazines
alive.
that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer internal.
FMA's QNH change. Right, I've only got the QNH that ATC gave us, which was of course 1014. I could cheat and just press B, couldn't I? I'm visual, I'm okay. We're VMC. Swedish Sky, those announcements, some of them are automatic, yes, some are manual.
Chitarra 1742, riducete la velocità.
Right, 5.5 miles, landing gear. On the spoilers. Manage the speed. Lights on. And flaps 3, speed's checked. Flaps 3. Remember, if we need to go around, it's going to be toga, go around flaps, check the, once we pitched up, check the FMAs. When we're happy, we can engage autopilot, positive rate, gear up. And thrust reduction will be around 1,350 feet. Okay, landing checklist, cabin is secured, go around altitude is 3,000 feet. Set ECA memo, landing no blue. We've got QNH 1015. Alright guys, it doesn't really matter now because we are VMC, but
1,000.
I'll appease the masses. Thousand feet, I have control. So I'm going to need a little bit of right rudder when we touch down, I think, just to align ourselves back with the runway. 8 knot crosswind from the left.
Milano Itarro 1742 stabile su ILS 36 Zulu.
Itarro 1742, continuate l'avvicinamento, la precede un traffico, un Airbus 320, siete i numeri 2.
500 stable.
Compilato numero 2, Itarro 1742, riduco velocità.
It's not going to need too much decrabbing, I don't think, this.
100 above.
Huge runway.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50.
40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
And spoilers deployed. Reverse green. Decel. $70 knots, traverses off, manual brakes. Just gone a bit stutterish as well now we've gone on the ground.
Alpine 47, Bravo Echo, vacate right via Golf, taxi to standard per choice via Alpha.
Right on Golf, standard choice via Alpha, Alpine 47, Bravo Echo, thank you.
Until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew.
Chitarro 1742, pista 36 autorizzato all'atterraggio, vento 280 gradi, 7 nodi.
Check out our official Facebook page.
Autorizzato atterraggio, Itarro 1742, pista 36 e copiato il vento.
Right, should we check the replay out? Let's park up somewhere and then we'll check out the replay. So just turn those off. I'll leave the flaps out if we're going to have a replay so it looks a bit realistic. Stand of choice, the guy said, didn't he? Where should we go? I want to go somewhere quickly. And then I can leave you with a replay. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of those. I do have a school run to do. Here we go. Stand 18 will do. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I enjoyed that. What was the landing rate anyway? Anything anything good? Oh, do you know what? I bet I didn't. Did I set the replay going? I didn't. I completely forgot. Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm so sorry, guys. I meant to. I was concentrating on the touchdown. Well, anyway, if that is the case, we will get flaps up and make sure our aircraft's nice and clean. All right, let's shut our engines down. Both engines 1 and 2. Once the flaps have retracted, just wait for them to finish. Turn off the ground radar, and there we go. Flaps done. So now I can shut down engine 1, shutting down engine 2, and seatbelt signs can come off. Oh, I didn't start APU because I was going to do the replay, so it's now gone very dark, black and quiet in the back. Right, beacon light off. We're still battery powered. Quick, ground crew, give me my GPU. GPU's waiting for us. Plug it in quickly. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's not good when that happens. At least we're down on the ground, so hopefully the passengers won't all be too scared. Let's see if we can just get GSX to deboard us at least. That would be quite nice. Request deboarding. There we go. Hopefully that should work. And we're done. Wonderful. Right. I hope you've enjoyed the flight today, guys. It was quite an exciting landing. That it was a bit touch and go. Maybe glide slope capture from above procedure. Didn't need it in the end. We managed to work ourselves out. Here come the ground crew to do the business. So we can now get off that. Oh, look at that! I've completely knackered up the McDoos. Call the MOC. He's going to be annoyed with me. Thank you so much, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed the flight today, as I say. And oh, how orange! You couldn't get any more orange here in Linate. That's brilliant. And we just had a landing as well from a KLM that followed us. Thank you so much, everyone. What a wonderful way to start the week. Happy Monday, guys. I look forward to seeing all of you on the next one. Remember, get yourself on our Discord server as well. If passenger bus is coming, thank you. Yeah, get yourself on our Discord server as well if you are not already on there. And then yeah, love to see you all on the next flight. Thank you so much, everyone. I shall see you on the next one. Bye bye, guys.